good day, fountain pen community. This is Fountain Pen World with another video, another review, and this time we are going to talk about the Lemon M6, launched maybe a month ago by Lemon and already available on several platforms. Okay, let's dive in. So what we see here is, as I said, the Lemon M6, and it resembles a Montblanc, Le Petit Prince, with the sizes of a Montblanc Meisterstück Le Grand 146. So the material is plastic from an unknown quality grade. Unfortunately, the dealers never say what kind of plastic it is. Plastic has always leaves a quite negative impression with many people, but there are many different quality grades available, and yeah, I have to say this pen feels really substantial in my hands, other than the Majon V60, which resembles the Omas 360. It has the same weight. That's a joke. It has the same weight, but it gives me a little bit more substantial feeling when I have the fountain pen in the hand. And it's large enough, or you can post it. But this is really not recommendable, because I think that the piston, which is turned here on that metal part, might be turned as well. And another thing is, when you are posting it, let's do it in the right way. When you are posting it, you have to push it a little bit to keep it securely. So you see, there is no wobbling, no nothing. That's quite nice. But pulling it off is a little bit, yeah, you need a little bit wobble around, and maybe the finish here, the metal finish here, don't know what it is, maybe nickel or chrome, might get some scratches over time, which is also not appreciated. There is an imprint on the ring, which says Lemon Manual and China. Not good to see, I think. No, not good to see. Yeah. Anyway, the trims are looking exactly the same as the original, the Montblanc, with the clip and the dome-shaped or cigar-shaped end finial. And here on the barrel, the same at the end. It's like a cigar. And also the rings are exactly the same. Even they didn't forget to make or apply a yellow star on the clip. By the way, the clip is quite functional, I think. Nah, it's not that functional, sorry. With a little bit of power, you can move it a little bit, but it's quite stiff. So the top of the cap shows a 5-pointed star, which is basically the Montblanc logo, which is the Montblanc logo is 6 points. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it resembles the top of the Montblanc. And I think why Lemon used only 5 stars is simply not to violate the copyright protection. And I guess this Montblanc 6-point star is copyright protected. So in order to avoid some troubles with Montblanc. On the other hand, Montblanc is playing in a complete different league, and people who are willing to pay $900, roughly around $900 for the original, they don't care about a $25 copy. Okay, so that was about the trims. It really looks exactly like a Montblanc. Definitely. That is amazing to see. As I said, even the yellow star, which is an homage to the author of Le Petit Prince, the book, that was Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, who used to draw this star frequently. And Montblanc put that on the clip. Lemon did it as well. Okay, there is a difference on the trims, on the ring, on the big ring. The original Montblanc is citing a sentence from the book. And as I said, the Lemon shows just Lemon Manual China, which is quite okay. $25. You can't copy everything. The color of the barrel and the cap is midnight blue, exactly like the original, but most probably the lacquer, the quality of the lacquer they used is different. And by the way, this is plastic, and the original is resin, high quality resin. On the other hand, there are people who are saying that Montblanc is using plastics. Yeah, well, resin is a kind of plastic, but it's not a low-quality plastic. So you turn the cap 1¼ turns. I think this is exactly like the original, and I like that. Short turns and not 3, 4, 5 turns, which is a little bit boring. When unturning a fountain pen and trying to do quick notes, something like that, and you have to turn 4 or 5 times, complete turns 4 or 5 times. This is ridiculous in my book. Forgive me, I made a little map, not to speak double and triple. Okay, now I have to focus a little bit on my written notes. So we are going to the nib, and the nib on this piece, no, without light is better. I found that this, how to say, this loop is, this magnifier is working quite well with the camera. Just I have to find the focus. Better go away. So the nib is lemon steel number 6. There's also an imprint saying 2024 at the very top, at the very bottom. It's an EF nib, steel, and it's writing out of the box absolutely quite well. No scratches, no nothing, really nothing. And now I see that I can also show you the ornaments, which are printed or put on. I don't know how to say that in proper English. There are white, let's say, arrows, which you hardly can see, even, yeah, well, with a loop, yes, here not. Maybe with the light, yeah, you can see a little bit here. There are some imprints, like the original. You can't, you hardly can see them, but you can feel them. Once you have the cap in your hand, you really feel them. So they are not just printed. They used a different manufacturing method to bring out these ornaments. This is really also quite nice, and that's for $25. So we should not underestimate the Chinese manufacturers and their skills. I have to say that, and I find that over the time with Chinese made fountain pens, yes, there were horrible fountain pens made, but there are also excellent products from China, from Chinese fountain pen producers. So the nib, yeah, it's a steel nib, as I said, and it's really writing well out of the box. No buffering, no additional, nothing was used and had to be used. Sorry. But what I find here, again, the other downsize, again, the same downsize as with the Montblanc V60. And this is this flimsy plastic feet with these flimsy fins. So also here, it seems to be to me that this is not a screw-in unit for a quick and simple nib swap. It's a friction fit. That means you have to push and pull. When you do that, there is a big chance to destroy the fins, the plastic fins. And this is now, it seems to me that this nib is celebrating a revival somehow. I don't understand why. Maybe it's a price. Maybe there is a chance that the fountain pen producers, especially for cheaper fountain pens like the V60, as I said, $23, and this fountain pen, that they want to avoid that people are doing simply nib swaps in order to change nibs and using a smaller or broader nib size. But they want to maybe force the people to buy another pen. On the other hand, so far these pens, the Montblanc V60 and also this lemon, I think only EF and F nibs are available. So no M, no B, no nothing. Maybe that will change, but doing a nib swap, I would do it only if I could get hold on some additional feeds in order to be prepared for a destroyed feed during a nib swap. But on the other hand, knowing that that this might be a difficulty, I don't want to change the nib. I'm not going to change the nib. Yeah, the filling system, that's also like the Montblanc, like the original. It's a piston. Great. And it works quite well. This is not wobbly at all. This is, I cannot turn it now because there is ink in. I filled it up already. But I think the knob turns 3 or 4 times standard, and there is nothing wobbly with it, no problem at all. And there is a ink window. Difficult to see with the light. Maybe I can show it better here with the 30 times magnifier. If I can find the ink window is quite nice to have, but honestly, the original design, they used the original design. It's quite difficult to see the ink, the remaining ink swirling in it, because it is difficult to see due to the grid-like designed window, and it is also very small, but I think this is like the original Montblanc. But anyway, nice to have. It's a nice feature. The size of this fountain pen, as I said before, is mid-size, I would say. It's a mid-size fountain pen, similar to the Montblanc 146, called the Le Grand, even though there is a bigger version. That is the 149, oversized. And it's quite nice. It feels quite hefty. It's or quite substantial, better to say, especially when the cap is on. The cap is quite quite heavy, like the original. Let's go to the measurements, and I prepared another my God, my computer is really making me angry. So I did an overview about measurements and some other issues, or better to say some other details. And now I am going to show this. I hope this is readable. I hope also that I do not forget to paste this sheet into the description of the video, which is coming up, to give you some more informations and comparisons regarding the Lemon M6 versus the Montblanc, Le Petit Prince. I keep this a few more seconds. Of course, you can always use the pause button in order to study and read it, but I think also it is quite nice to have the informations also in the description of the video. The next thing will be the writing sample, and do not expect anything positive or negative or a surprise or something like that. This is a standard EF line. It's flawless. There is a bit of feedback, basically because I'm using, as usual, very cheap paper. Nothing expensive, no brands like Rhodia or whatever is on the market. There are also no line variations. As I said, no negative or positive surprises. It is writing well. And that is, in my book, it is the main purpose of a fountain pen. First of all, writing well without flaws, without ink burps, without any problems, just writing. Okay, I think we can go back now to the writing sample. So I'm back because I put the camera on pause, simply because I had to do some more settings on the camera, changing the ISO value and changing the white color and also changing the angle of the camera as well. So again, this is a little bit difficult to me, writing on under the camera, but yeah, let's see how it works. And I have to say, my tripod is also not the most sturdy. I am okay, lemon M6. It's a number 6 steel EF, lemon branded nib. You can see already nothing dramatic, but writing. The ink is Matron blue. I think I bought that for around 50 milliliters for $5, something like that. In the meantime, the price on Ali raised for that ink. I don't know why. There is basically no reason, because the Chinese government is controlling very, very strictly the prices and the wages and also their financial sectors. So just in order to keep a tight fist on the development of what's the word now? I'm missing it. Inflation. Or yeah. But on Ali, it seems to me that on Ali the dealers are a little bit more aggressive regarding pricing and raising prices, because Ali is not serving the Chinese market and the Chinese customers. They are just how to say, they are dealing only with foreign customers, and they can pay much more. This is my feeling. This is what I believe now. Since 2024, I have to say, there is a lot going on Ali with several dealers, not with everyone, but the games on pricing and the sometimes absurdly high prices for some products, for some fountain pens, some inks and so on, that is in my book simply greed. Sorry to say that very clear. So this is why I became very careful. I choose very careful new purchases. Ink. So the paper, again, this is an absolutely no name paper. It's cheap. You can hear maybe a little bit, really a little bit of a feedback. Is it bouncy? No, it's very stiff. Are there line variations? No, also too stiff. Let's make some strokes, down strokes, side strokes, nothing dramatic. Absolutely in line what I ordered and what I got. Tup, tup, tup. Tup, tup, tup. So great, good, a good writer. A good writer for maybe everyday. My camera is really annoying, to be honest, or better to say, not the camera is annoying. The tripod is annoying. It's not very stable. even though I paid a lot of money for it. So now I have to go back to the ISO 400 setting. 400, 500, 700. Removing the zoom. And we are back. Something I want to avoid, but unfortunately I'm still not professional enough to handle all the different things. Now I found the pause button, which I can use quite frequently. I like that. Is it an everyday carrying pen? Yeah, why not? The build quality seems good enough, and the pen may last long enough for an everyday writer. The price, $25 from one of the many Ali vendors. And my final words. For the price, it's a nice and elegant fountain pen. It's well made, with the exception of that flimsy plastic feed. It's nothing exciting, but as long as it's doing the job, I can call it a win-win purchase. Okay, enjoy your fountain pens as usual, and hope to see you next time with another review. Maybe next time not a Chinese fountain pen, maybe a more expensive European brand. But I'm not sure about that. I don't know exactly right now. Catch you next time. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.